Well, folks, here's a little song I wrote yesterday down at McDonald's while I was having breakfast. I wrote it on the receipt and I brought it home and I've recopied it. And I want you to know that I'm recording it with a very inexpensive smartphone. That's my camera. And the smartphone comes out of a house that's a little bit contaminated with THC, so I've got to work real fast, or I'll start getting affected with the dope, and it'll affect everything and ruin my performance and my speech. So, if you remember back at the onset before Russia invaded Ukraine and was amassing troops on the border, at a press conference, a reporter asked Biden, "What will you do if Russia invades Ukraine?" And Biden said, "Well, if it's just a minor incursion, it won't do anything." Well, people wondered, what's the president of the free world, our greatest democracy, doing telling a tyrant that he can have bite a little chunk off of one of the most flourishing democracies in Europe? And people thought, well, he just misspoke. He didn't say it right. It didn't come out right. But in order to understand what Biden meant, you have to go back to Biden's past and see how he's performed in the past. And he's used to scooping up money for the political actions that he takes. And in this case, he was coding Vladimir that go ahead, take off a little bite, but don't forget who gave you permission. And I'm in need of a little money because we've got financial problems in the family, and we need a little help. So don't forget about us. But then when the help didn't come, then Biden joined up with NATO and turned on Putin, and that's where we're at today. But this song will explain it to you a little bit better. I'm a psychologist, a student of motivation, learning, and emotion, and I look into a person's past to see what's going on with them, and well, I hope I can read it here. I've got these bad Mexican glasses on where the optometrist was high and got me stoned with her breath, and got a bad prescription. But we'll see what happens. When you hear this song, you'll understand the motive for Biden giving away a part of Ukraine at a press conference. Dear Comrade Putin, let me remind you, you have so many coins. I have but only a few. When I spoke publicly of a minor incursion, I was coding you in. Thought our minds were in immersion. I'd given you my blessing for your missiles and rockets, and was thinking soon to find some gold in my pockets. You said you just wanted the East and the South, but you spoke with a forked tongue inside your mouth. Then you tried taking the whole darn place, and I'm still sitting pat with empty pockets and in disgrace. You can see that my job is a very low pay, and that I'll have to take a few scribes along the way. So as I ratchet up all the military might, and I'm still awaiting an answer for my financial plight. So if you could see fit to send me up some dough, I'll tell Vladimir the Yuki the arsenal is running low. The whole country will cost you a lot more money. So get off your big butt and start sending me the honey. I once settled in Ukraine for a paltry 10 million, but the land that you'll be getting is up in the trillions. Oh dear Vladimir, please start using your head while you still have some Ruskies to bury all your dead. So if you'd like to turn the tide of the battle, a little quid pro quo would shake my brain like a rattle. And as a forensic psychologist and a student of motivation, I think this song pretty well tells you what the motive was when Biden at a press conference gave away a piece of Ukraine. He was expecting a little payback in kind, and there's not any doubt in my mind that somewhere along the line some politician, and probably the Bidens, have gotten money on the sweetheart deal with Russia. I know they got some from Ukraine when his son was there, and he was point man under Barack Obama in Ukraine, and he took his son along, and they made quite a bit over there. But thank you for listening. If you like it, share it with your friends. If you don't like it, turn it off before you finish listening to it. Thank you very much. I'll see you in July. I'm going to start packing my bags and get ready to go back to New Hampshire for the Rainbow Gathering. Have a good one. Thank you. Adios, amigos.